Good people of the world of Hold, hello! So we are back to this game. Oh yeah, I was messing around with this site because I have to kill 5 units with my general, and yeah, I wasn't doing that properly. I remember that. Okay, I have plenty of game to improve here. Oh yeah, we are getting good landowners. Yeah, I wonder, yeah, maybe another landowner spot actually, with all this marble. 4 marble is awesome. Um, yeah, I wonder what else I could do with them. I do have traders, not very impressive traders, but we do have them. This could be landowners too, and we really want a second landowner city anyway because they want to have more cities than anyone else. We are still an affable carpenter orator. Yeah, we started as a carpenter orator. And we were trying to go for some legitimacy, so we have our leader as a general, and of course to complete our ambition as well. Yeah, that's about it. We really want navigation. The map we got is Player Island, if I remember correctly. So yeah, we that's what we drew. So this is the end of our territory. We can have 2 more cities. One of the settlers for them is out, the other one is in production. We used our orator ability to recruit a few mercenaries. And yeah, I think we want to retreat and let these guys come to us. These guys, the melee units. Well, I might as well cut and camp. We really want the growth. And in terms of production, we will want another miner soon enough, but not yet. We already have 2 workers, which is, enough for now. We want the city to grow. More workers, I believe, would be good. We already have a bit too many in productions, maybe. Son, a second in line is uncouth. All right. Okay, they are not coming to us, the tribesmen. Maybe I can entice them a little bit more by moving closer. Yeah, I really need to use my workers more as well. Yeah, we are really urging for orders. We really want navigation for biremes and serfdom, of course. Don't have huge growth here. We already have 2 workers. Well, more festivals for culture, I suppose. That will not go amiss. Alright, so this is nice. Let's gain some more XP. Finally start this quarry. And yeah, I went for husbandry because of all these pasture resources. I should really improve them now. I guess I need more workers in my capital, actually, more than my other cities. And I really want this trapper in particular to grab all 4 games in the city. Oracle, alright. Do we kill with 2 attacks? I believe we do, yes, we do. Alright, that will accelerate the spawning of the next one a bit. Alright, top priority. So we do have a quarry, which is not awesome, but better than no quarries. And in the capital, which one do I want first? I think we will have to develop our capital no matter what. Yeah, I think the cross makes it a top spot no matter what. So yeah, alright, let's move and we'll start a shrine next turn. Enact colonies. Well, not really. Diamond pearls, we don't have that. Barracks and ranges, I'm pretty sure we don't. Oh, we do have military drill. Oh, come, I haven't got barracks. Alright, I'm playing quite poorly. Alright, so this city is making another worker for sure. And 6 barracks or ranges is definitely doable. Let's go for that. The queen is ill, which is probably the main problem to accomplish my ambitions. I might well die before I can... before enough units even spawn. Yeah, let's make a holy city here. Let's send our settler on their way. And okay, this one is river. Oh, we have quite a few tiles actually. This is riverside. This is riverside. These two. This one has fresh water as well. All right, let's start on our barracks. Oh, I don't have the money to upgrade. Sure, it requires money now. I forget our own updates sometimes. It's pure luck. Welcome, welcome. Woohoo. Favorite thing to end on my work is stream every Thursday. Oh, thank you. Alright, we are doomed. So this is not going to... We are not going to do that as an ambition. At best, it will be as a legacy. I hope my prince survives, at least. And alright, what else can we do here? Think I will want a shrine here. Maybe I want it in my capital, but well, I want them all anyway. Alright, let's clear, let's get ready to get the next pasture. And I think yet another walker would be good too. Alright. Well, we're not yet... We survived the turn of being doomed. Amazing. We have to milk these guys, I suppose, to wait for them to spawn enough units. Which is not great, but we can do that. Hmm. I don't know if I put a shrine here to just expand the city. I really want the growth, I think. A trader city without much growth is sad. And with that, go for with another festival? Have we met anyone? No. So we cannot send caravans even if we were to get them. Yeah, I think another festival makes sense to me. Alright, the queen has died. Long live the king. Steel barracks are oranges. Alright, let this guy come to us. I'll appoint my new king in the meantime. I know a builder general is not the most the first thing that comes to mind with the archetype, but I still want to complete the legacy, even if it's not as good as completing it straight up as an ambition. We do not have the choice to pick navigation, but we'll go for phalanx. I think we will have to go for some long-term development, so probably a scholarship direction, not quite the beeline, but yeah, because we also want monasticism early enough, but scholarship jurisprudence is probably our best bet for super long-term development. But yeah, commander. Oh, scholar. I like scholar better. I want the wisdom. Yeah, that's 10% research right there. Still cracking away at no events. Yeah. I really. The no event is not really the well. It makes the game hard. What really makes it hard, I think, much as important as no event is the fact that the random nation, random leader. Not getting to pick your leader and having to deal with no wisdom, without competitive mode, without any leg up. Your first tech taking 14 turns by default is quite a thing. I think I'm doubling down on growth though, so I will pick freedom as my first law. How do I want the resources? I have very little stone. 16 stone would be quite useful. And I don't have much to colonize at the moment, so just looking for more opinions on what, on no events. I've been playing duels against a friend and I always overexpand, and I find myself just trying to match it and lose. And really wants to punish this. Early aggression can work well. So it depends really the settings you use. So and the size of the map. If you are always playing on if you are playing on very large maps, yes, expanding is very important. Tiny wide aspect ratio is the current one, okay, and that's continents. What kind of map scripts, if I may ask? Yeah, I want another miner here. Is that seaside or coastal rain basin? One of these, let's say, usual one or more common ones, or something else? A coastal rain basin or Mediterranean? You have okay, easy access to one another. I mean, if oh, I'm doing something silly here. I need to buy an order. I'm really hurting for orders. 10 specialists, we already have 3. How many more do we really want? Stockpiling training doesn't look like the best idea at the moment. Yeah, alright, let's try to get 10 specialists. Surely we can do that. And on that theme, yeah, I think I want the acolytes and I want the officer after that for research. I'm Persian, can actually get my force loot on 43 here once I get the civics. Yeah, well, that's a good idea. Kill them. If that's something you can achieve, definitely that's probably your best bet. So that's that's always a good one. Murder is a good solution. I should settle this. So yeah, if you can put a reasonable army out early enough. So force low if you already have the garrisons and you still have to get the strongholds to be able to make your unique units, unless you have a judge on the throne and you can upgrade one or a few very quickly. So you need your cities to be developing, your cities that will be producing your unique unit to be developing and to have a garrison already. So might seem obvious, but it's easy to forget. And we've seen games during the tournament, for instance, where this was where a reminder would have been useful, let's say. And people were reaching their force low and then didn't have the garrisons. I did get Ishtar early, but I've been slow getting garrisons up. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to wait for unique units. It's one of the obvious timings, but it's definitely not the only one. Fluffy is, of course, correct. I know that I see you connected as Fluffy. I wonder who was connected as Mohawk Games. I thought it was you. I do have chariots now as well, so yeah, chariots are good. It's the routing combination, right, with chariots and Palton cavalries as Persia, but yeah, all right, no problem, Fluffy. I assumed so, but and yeah, but you need to be wary of spears, is what I was going to say. If you're going with chariots and Palton cavalries, of course, you get shredded by spears. Well, not quite. Palton cavalries are still somewhat resilient against spears. Yeah, and I will need mill units here. But yeah, still, Spearmen will inflict a lot of damage to all your units, so you might want to complement whatever you that next with Steel to go for Axemen. Because if your opponent doesn't have Spearmen yet, when they see your army, they will definitely get Spearmen, and you'll want Axemen and their bonus against polearm units to second you at that point. We need to do something about these troublesome guys here. Yeah, like that, I think. Alright, how bad are my opinions? Well, the traders are pretty bad. These guys are feeling better now. I still need to kill 1 unit. Alright. And here, yeah, I think I'll get a slow warrior. Repair first. Yes, yes. People can be very good without being very known. And also, it's easy to be a bit complacent sometimes when we have a. Let's say people who've been in the MP community for years are maybe not as enticed to polish their strategy and play tens of training matches against everyone and all that. So, but it's nice to see new people in the community and especially on the MP scene. And yeah, and Ninja is a very respectable player, no doubt. Um, 10 specialists and my barracks and ranches. Alright, I'm completing that right now. Well, I'm accelerating the completion, if I may. I'll get my second barrack here. Second barrack here. Alright, with 5 out of 6. Should be done very quickly now. This guy is here. Yeah, still we are suffering for orders. We'll get them next turn. Alright, another officer, and more officer yet? No, alright. Walker then. The AI are getting all the wonders. Not warriors, that's not what I meant. I meant to repair. Alright. We got our ambition. Well, that's nice. We'll reassign our leader next turn, since they cannot be reassigned this turn. And let's complete our second barrack, and let's get garrisons as well for orders. And yeah, we'll get more next turn. You are shoveling snow, listening to the VOD of the Clash versus Aran. And the notification, I don't got that level of snow where I live. When the notification came up a week later, I was stunned that Class had won. Yeah, Class has been playing some strong games. Has to be said. Alright, still repair. I assign my king here. And let's send our people back to deal with those rebels, maybe. I'm not sure exactly what the first order of business here. Send another general, maybe. Yeah, they're not very sexy, those guys. They are displeased, is the problem, as heroes. More garrison. Yeah, I can pay for it. Let's pay for it. Oh, yeah, alright. I could have been raided, that's true. Probably a distant raid as well. I didn't pay attention to the notifications. More rebels. I really need to get a move on. Probably to divert my troops. My existing troops, I mean. Because what else I have won't be enough, or not in time. Well, I will have to deal with those raiders as well, so yeah, maybe not go too quickly on that. Oh, the order crunch is horrible. Let's get the horse. More wires. And festivals. Yeah. Alright, navigation, here we go. And I'm sorry, we need to pick drama at one point, but no music yet. Is that the guy I just appointed? Here it is. I didn't pay attention. Apparently there were hills. They were here. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. Oh, we got phalanx, so we got a rebel spear instantly. Alright, can we deal with this guy somewhat efficiently? There's entirely too many rebels up here. Alright. Islander for the moment, probably the better one. Yeah. I kind of like that they're not on the forest at the moment. I cannot really keep them stuck there. Right. Oh, let's be. Oh. I really like being eloquent. Pathfinder is also super strong. It would help my growth, but in my cities that are already very strong in growth, so not really where I need it. So I think I'm picking eloquent in this context. But of course, it would be a huge boost in growth for my capital. Well, I don't really need more growth. I have 3 pastures and 2 hunter camps, one of them with a trapper. So it would still be nice, but where I would really want growth is, for instance, in Dhaka, because I could make caravans there. So in this case, I'm picking eloquent rather than Pathfinder. Even if, of course, Pathfinders with solid hunters part is pretty strong. Oh, nice spearman. That will be cool. Yeah, I need to repair all my improvements. I think I want this guy just for the territory. Yeah, it doesn't quite go around the full peninsula. I'll get another slinger. I will need them. More units will be good. Yeah, I don't think that would improve my the damage I can do. Oh, I lost my wire. Alright, that's quite bad. I didn't pay enough attention to them. I think I'm sending this guy to the capital. I don't really have the orders to move my units around. This part of the problem. Yeah, I think I want the shrine. I want to urbanize this region. I suppose I could do it from here, and that would be a bit more efficient to join up my coastlines. Meroe really wants. Oh, is my military production so bad? Well, yeah, I don't have my officers yet, I suppose, and I have 2 officers and 2. I can get them pretty quickly though, eloquent as I am. So, all right, I'm going to try to turtle up and use Ascot as my military production for the moment, and while I grow up my capital for research, training, everything. Alright, Manichaeism has been funded. Let's send this slinger up. I don't really have the money to upgrade them. Let's repair our camps, at least. Work on joining up our territories. And yeah, a slow wire will help as well. This guy will heal naturally, I hope, in time. There's not really anything that really helps here. Maybe tough. Yeah, I kind of want to reroll that with an upgrade later. There's nothing that's really useful. 2 major archer. We are still very far from 4 lows. 6 treasuries. Do we have administration only? No, we do not. And we do not have 6 cities anywhere, so I don't think I'm picking any ambition here. And the enlightenment is just not happening. So, nope. Yeah, I kind of want to leave my workers where they are so to avoid the rebels pillaging me. To protect my tile from getting pillaged, I should say. Alright, more rebels. Do I need to deal with this guy before I go for the northern urgency? I probably do. Alright. And let's get another spearman right away. Sell the food as necessary to pay for it. Alright. Deal with that one. Send more unit, keep healing. I think we want spears directly. It's a shame having to pay for the wood, but we have even fewer orders to chop, so let's keep at it. Okay. Oh, Duchess is swift. Swift could be good. Let's repair this camp before I forget again. Well, clear the land and repair the camp then. And can we deal with that guy? Not really, although my slinger is stronger than I expected. Yeah, but none of the promotions are really good. Yeah, never-ending rebels. They are tough. I should have... makes me regret having picked slavery now. I could swap, though. That would really help. I should swap. Let's do it. Freedom, I will still have ample civics to adopt serfdom in 2 turns. And that will really help. I will not spawn additional rebels in Sechu, and I will be going from the 10% to 5% chance of rebels. No, from 15 to 5 to 10. Sorry. Still an important, a big change, a valuable one. But yeah, rebels are painful, no doubt. Let's see if we can survive that, then get back to dealing with the goals. I'm not sure exactly what makes them so discontent. Sure, damage cities and all that, but it doesn't feel that extreme. Oh, at least that's not how it started. Alright, we killed a bit of legitimacy, that helps. Yeah, I would like to resume my development, but it's a bit early for that still. Yeah, right. Okay, let's start thinking about taking this goal site before the Egyptians land and grab my site on my very own island. That would be rude. Right, navigation. Right, let's not tarry. Serfdom right now. So that will change our life, more or less. And I'm very tempted to go for citizenship directly because I was talking of going for scholarship and late game development. But streaming without music is maybe a bit cruel. So let's do something about that. And repair my improvements. That is important too. All right, what's Meroe doing? Yeah, I just have to repair one of my specialist tile to get my ambition. I think one more slinger. And I think one more warrior. Let's not buy more wood. We should be able to chop once we have the orders, but for now, culture will help with the city. Yes, culture will help anyway, for sure. It's not like audience are bad improvements, but we already have military drill for barracks for urban specialists, so it's not. We could go for a more direct beeline, I think. But yeah, drama is hardly a bad tech, that's for sure. Okay, saving my mine will take a bit more effort. If I don't want to buy the wood, and I don't. I've seen this guy, but I want to repair my stuff relatively early. And we have our 10 specialists. Good. Good. Let's send our spear in this direction. And yeah, we should be able to deal with them soon enough. All right. Our daughter will be a scholar. She's not quite under control yet, but looking slightly less bad at least. Yeah, alright. Let's see what we can do. Alright, none of them are standing on forest, so we are done with that. Our slingers are slightly more effective as a consequence. Yeah, and this one is Islander as well. And so let's kill this spear to start with. Okay, we are starting to stabilize. Nothing to be too proud of, but but it's looking better. Alright, and even a crit to celebrate. Yeah. Well, I think we have enough to deal with these guys. So let's send this spearman up north. Do I want to grab the marble? Do I want to pile up all the marble in the same city? Or give a bit to Nori as well? I think one for Nori would be fine. And that would really help my development right now, so my movement in particular, so I'll do that. $4,000 food. Oh, that's a lot of food. 20 urban improvements. Yeah, it's not that far away. with this talk of going drama and audience. So yeah, we should be able to achieve that. Okay, let's repair this one before I lose it. This guy is unfortunately useless. Like literally cannot be used directly. Alright. I'll pick Warden. This is Urban Underhill. Alright, so okay, looking better, but we'll probably need to stash on quite a bit of troop to just maintain order around our trader seat. I'm not sure if we can get nice things like wonders, stuff like that. That doesn't look highly probable at the moment. Can you do anything to improve trader opinion? I'm not sure. I would like luxuries. I don't think there's any pearls that I could see. The only net resource really is this fish. And there are dyes here. I'm thinking there are quite a few resources for land consolidation. The lavender, the olives that they like, that they especially like. Citrus, which is no a luxury, I believe. Yes, is it in this version? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that reached the main already. And another pair of groves here. No other luxuries yet. I think I could influence the oligarch, at least. That's something I could try. That's not going to do everything, but a bit. Alright, let's sell some food and influence. The religion could help. So should definitely... Well, they already have a shrine, so... yeah, when they adopt it, that will help, but they have not for now. And yeah, let's chop some wood. We need it sooner rather than later. And let's get ready to get a garrison as well in our capital. Alright. I think I want a Byreme. Yes, I do. Yeah. And another one. Or do I want the Acolyte first? Oh, Byreme. Byreme first. Yeah, I got my wire, and yeah, I think I'm going to push the growth a little bit more. But maybe once I got the Stonecutter for the extra civics. So in the meantime, just grab another wire. And we'll go for the gold site as soon as we've dealt with this final idiot in the north. It's already turned 65 though, and our research is pitiable, so that's less than ideal. Ooh, our spears are really not doing much. Alright, we have to go the long way around to find the attack surface we need. So let's take that as a turn to keep preparing. Drama next turn. Drama next turn, maybe get ready to get an Odeon here. Start some more quarries. Can get a luxury here, let's do that. Yeah, I'm on the garrison too. And the mine. Yeah, I think. Yeah, another worker wouldn't hurt at the moment. Well, it's a bit too tempting when we are a builder. I should be careful to just get workers because they are cheap. And finally, we have music. All right. So I suppose this is our reward for having dealt with our rebels. We now have music. I think about the quick rotation and yeah, administration. Getting the city back to full health. Yeah, that should happen automatically next turn. I thought. Yeah, I didn't pay as much attention as I should have. I thought it only had 1 point of damage. I should have repaired even with 2 actually. Alright, let's get Odeon. Alright, warriors can't build Odeons, yes. That's not... that is actually normal. And yes, I need stone also to make Odeons. Alright, I should remember a few basic things here. Alright, we got our Byrim. We will want to explore with it. And in the meantime, I think I'm getting yeah, one more acolyte here too. Well, first the stonecutter though. Alright, next turn we'll take that. Goals in a forest are a pain. Let's get our settler closer. And I suppose we don't really need food, but we want money and we have landowners. Getting a bit of money that way is maybe not absurd. And the farms will come in handy later. I'm not sure how much I want to clear cut. Well, these spots will end up as quarries, so yeah, it's an easy decision. I guess we have a reasonable number of riverside forests, so we can afford to clear cut the rest if we feel like it. Alright, the wonders are going quickly. Almost all picked already. The Acropolis is left on the table, as well as the Pantheon and the Hagia Sophia. We haven't met the Romans, but they are probably a top dog in terms of victory points. Or at least I assume they are. And I think we are settling here as landowners again. And start with the quarry. All right. Odeon in the capital as well. And let's get some wood. Renewable, sustainable wood. Peace with Egypt. Well, sort of, yes. That would be nice. They have 7 cities. Okay, that's not Rome at the top. They have all the wonders, but definitely not all the cities. Has to be Greece. They're already legendary and everything. Yes, of course, it's Greece. And then Carthage. So one of these two is a giant. I think I'm taking the piece with Egypt. Yeah. And we need 20 urban improvements, so I should keep working on that in the meantime. In particular in Dhaka, let's get another worker and then work on caravans, I suppose. That would probably be the best indicated. Yeah, there's nothing I really want here. Alright, we got administration. Yeah. We need to push for tech. We don't have much, and I'm not sure what we could really do concretely to accelerate that. Well, I guess audience where we can. I will want food for ships for many things, so important to keep chopping. Alright, and let's finish them. Alright, that's the end of the goals. Good riddance. We've got our Byreme. Yeah, I think I'm getting that one share just to expand my territory. Alright, we are done with our Odeon. We are starting to get some culture. It's really not great, but better than nothing. In a few turns we'll be able to start our theater, but that's not the case yet. Still weak culture as well. Cannot go to theater yet either. Our capital can. On the other hand, it could if I had stone. Yeah, I think we want to explore with our ships a bit. I doubt there is any land left to settle though. We can still make settlers, so there might be some... Yeah, I'm not sure that works with player islands. I would have assumed that if I had settled my whole island, everything else would have been settled too. But apparently that's not quite true, so... so I'm making incorrect assumptions there. That's enough workers for now. Yeah, I got my stonecutter. Yeah, let's get the good trapper and the acolyte next. Alright, our culture is progressing, but it's still lagging behind for now. Not enough stone yet. We really want the Odeon here too. So alright, let's sell some of this iron and some of this food and get our progression going. So we want the stonecutters first. Let's get luxuries, maybe. Yes, in our Londoner seat. So that will we will use it to help placate the opinions in Dakar. We really want to try to reverse that. We have the fair, so that will boost culture too. So getting luxuries will really help. That is the first opportunity. We have to get one though until we get land consolidation, I believe, or we get this tile in our territory with the dies. So we are making, well, slow progress, but some progress still. I guess I should just get quarries around here. Let's start to working on that soon. Okay, we're already 60 at Severly Hill. And indeed I am doomed. Just as I was noticing that. Do we have any chance of getting our ambition next turn? I don't believe we can make a urban improvement even in this city. This one will complete. This one will complete even without a worker, so I just need one more. Can I get that? I think I can. Alright, that was a mistake. I can with this guy, and that would be for... yeah. Alright. So that was a mistake. I want the landowner one, please. Yes. And I actually didn't need to do both the builder and pick the landowner one. I have enough to complete it in one turn, so I should be able to complete my ambition just in time as I die. So that will be 1, 2 and 3 more urban improvements just in time, if I'm counting correctly. Yeah, and I was going for quarries. Yeah. Let's do that. Yes. Alright. Always feels nice when we can get one of these just-in-time ambitions. Alright. An invasion though. I'm pretty sure they're invading us, yes. Alright, we have our theater. Alright, yeah, that tells me that I should send my ships along the borders of the map to deal with those potential invasions. We saw one from the south at one point. But yeah, they're not around right now. Should probably be staying in territory though. For upkeep cost issues. And we are now a scholar. Let's rule from our capital. I think I'll upgrade to a spear. This guy is still hurt and cannot. I think the garrison would be good. Well, the theater. Alright, so we are developing. I didn't quite realize that. Alright, in Meroe, let's get our master poet, then our poet, I believe. Well, the apprentice is 2 turns quicker. Yeah, alright, let's start with the apprentice, actually. Yeah, here we will want festivals. We will want a lot of crows that we don't really get. So we'll get the second stonecutter, alternate festival stonecutters, and the fisher, the third one. Festival completed. Let's get the poet. All right. Yeah, okay, let's kill this guy. It's quite neat to attack kill. Alright, 10, 12. Okay, we don't need to do much more. Yeah, protect our walkers a bit. And I will send this spearman to this direction. And yet one more. Alright, we can marry a tactician, a heckler one, or an equestrian judge. Well, we don't really care. I suppose this judge is... what are the opinions? The Yam would like us better. We are still Yam. Well, I guess we want to change family at one point. And the Seju would be okay. Alright. 100 population, not happening. Beja Archer, very hard to get there. We only have 2 laws. Monetary reform, not happening either. So, alright. Nope. It's a nope ambition. Right, we got citizenship, so that's great. Things are going to start accelerating, hopefully, from there. Alright, let's kill this horseman. Can we kill this guy? Not quite, not this turn, I believe. No, we can't, but alright. Still inflict respectable damage, I hope. Alright. I believe we're going straight for scholarship, actually. Yes. Since we are a scholar, we have a bit more agency to belie in our text. It's not always worth it, especially going for very long research like 16 turns 1. But in this case, I believe it might well be. There's an argument to be done, to be made for many other picks that were possible here. But let's try to execute on the project we formulated earlier. I just can buy this tile if I want to, and I want to, so that we have the full round. And I just realized that I can do that here too, and I should do that here too as a consequence. Yeah, we're still hurting for orders. Pontis Poet. Yeah, 6 years, but that's probably still worth it. All right. Repair our shrine. Alright, what's the international situation from what we know of it anyway? We are at peace with Egypt, and I'd like to stay at peace with Egypt, so I will send them my caravan. Alright, we have one more citizen. Let's grab the stonecutter. As said, then we'll go back to festivals and the fisher. Then we'll get the fisher as well. I should complete my sentences. Yeah, and with that, let's get. Oh, of course, courthouses. That's why we went there actually. What do I want it? Well, I guess anywhere. This is as good as any place. Oh, we are not a builder anymore. Yeah, and with that in mind, we'll see about additional courthouses later. And yeah, let's get this ship around because we want to buy these tiles. We can do that from Askert and join up our borders. We got our apprentice poet. Let's get the master as well. And yeah, let's work on our specialists, on our research indirectly. Poet 2, we have the food to do that. I hope we can fix our opinions a bit more solidly soon. Civics boom, alright, that's cool. And of course, they immediately pillage the only tile I left undefended. They are quite consistent. Raiders, sometimes, alright. And of course, what I just said is flat out wrong. Their behavior is partly random, which is by design to make them unpredictable, and unpredictable they are. So I should know about that. Alright. They are consistently annoying. Yes, yes they are. Thank you, Fluffy, for rescuing me from my own sentence here. I need the help sometime. Alright. Okay, our workers here. Alright, the theater will complete, then we'll move to make a courthouse here as well. One here would be welcome, but let's get some farms. I need the money. Farms for Londoner farm for money is really sad, but yeah, what I really need to improve is my opinion, so I should invest in an influence mission on this. Well, maybe not on this new patriarch. Alright, of Kushite paganism. Let's sell him some food, as is traditional. Okay, probably 2 festivals in order to get the citizen needed to improve the fisher as well. Alright. Courthouse. Need to buy a lot of stone again. And I want a courthouse in Ashcoot as well. Yeah, I'm generating a bit more stone, but that's still far from enough. I think that will help a bit. Yeah, and the price of stone is very high as well now, so. And I don't even have arid tile. Well, these stone cutters will help eventually. And I can now actually get some quarries, some decent quarries up here, and I should really be working on that more diligently. Is it worth expanding? Oh, I think I'm getting some random stone cutters just for the stone. Alright, our caravan arrives. Alright, that really helps with our money. We should have been doing maybe more of that. Well, we don't have great growth is a problem. Our caravan production is quite slow. But it exists. It does exist and function, I suppose. Alright, I feel uncomfortable with these units not that much. Heal a bit. More quarries here. Buy our tiles. Alright, I'll buy one more next turn. I'll have this joined up. It will be a bit harder to go around this mountain, but eventually it'll happen. Yeah, I think I'm getting this farmer after that for some reasons. Well, to help join up our territory. I suppose the ziggurat is still around, but yeah, I'm not sure why it hasn't got picked. Legal code is 30 civics per turn. It costs me order. I don't really want to adopt my paganism as a state religion. I don't have much great choices for state religions though. Judaism has spread to me, and I think that the only one, yes, in two spots. Alright. Let's explore a bit more and maybe find out about Greece, who founded Judaism, and the religion has apparently spread to a large part of the map. So we kind of want it to spread more, I mean. But we'll need monasticism and even doctrine if we want to. Well, no, we can adopt the state religion and then produce disciples. We would need doctrine to produce them without it being our state religion, because tolerance is necessary for that. Yeah, I would almost want colonies. Well, the farmer will help get closer to the mountainside here. Alright, we got that one. For grocers, these are 6 level ambition, really? They seem very far away. Well, no. I'm hesitant to produce one more Byrim. They are costly. Maybe just an acolyte. I do need a lot of research that I'm not producing at the moment. With how many apprentices I've made, Constitution is probably the next goal in the tech tree. Yeah, I'm not sure. They look hard. It's turn 80, but I mean, yeah, maybe I'm just not very well adjusted here. This is a hard setup, so I'm always much more late than I thought in the tech tree, in my low progression, in everything. So that might be where the feeling is coming from. Just because I can't do much, I feel they're out of place. But maybe that's normal progression. So to be checked for sure. Alright, we'll have our courthouse soon. Culture is progressing. Yeah, we are hurting for luxuries and any kind of happiness. We have influenced this person. I should also influence our oligarch here. H48, yeah, that's definitely worth it. If we had orders, of course. And slow caravans are probably better than no caravans from Dakar, from next turn on. But yeah, our economy doesn't look good. It's not pretty. Alright, more quarries in the meantime. We do want our courthouse, though. Yes, we do. And our theater. Alright, we don't have the culture for the ministry yet. But I think I'm going to cram it here when that happens. So in the meantime, get some wood. Yeah, we have whatever specialists we can get. Let's get a treasury. Yeah, I must say that the discontent increase from 10 to 12 at the crate is something I feel. It wasn't much commented upon in the community, which I believe might be because the tournament has pushed players to play on other difficulties, but it did make the game. I don't know if it made the game significantly harder, but we definitely feel more pressure for discontent, at least in my experience. Which is nice. That was the point. So. Alright, get the scribe as well. I suppose I could get just... well, I can only get 2 quarries, right? We cannot make quarries on marsh tiles anymore, so... so maybe that's not worth that much. Yeah, I want police, I want everything. I want to be able to make hamlets to expand my territory. I want to be able to make... I want to do a lot of things that I cannot do at the moment. Alright, there's Egypt in the way there, and it seems we have a huge mountain chain bordering an island that is protecting Greece or isolating them from us. Or at least that's what it looks like at the moment. Egypt is probably about to declare war. So I should resume unit production, is what that's telling me. They can disembark up here too. So alright, let's start to work on our unit upgrades. And reinforcing our coastline. Oh, we need our troops. We need troops here too. I shouldn't forget. We are getting attacked by barbarians too. No, I'm not investing in the poet right now. I want a caravan to placate Egypt if I can. After all, we are supposed to have peace together. But these anchoring positions are not really comforting to me. Where are our opinions going? Somewhat decent for the moment. This guy is severely healed. Alright, this one is influenced, but still in the negative. Oh, again an opportunity to become eloquent or Pathfinder. Swift would be great if we were fighting, but well, if we find ourselves fighting with a major AI, we might as well die. So at the moment, all right, I'll pick eloquent. What's happening here? Our ship is out of position, of course. Of course. We probably want more ships anyway to deal with those this rabble of idiots. Alright, we want the fisher too. They look big, Egypt. How many cities do they have? Yeah, 7 cities. Yeah, well, it's not huge. We have 6, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. That's a lot of victory points, though. Yeah, they are all strong. And Rome with all their wonders. Just 5 cities, but still very strong. Yeah, Greece is only stronger, so they're definitely not a monster. They are the smallest one at the moment. With 4 cities. They don't seem to be fighting. Maybe with Carthage, which I haven't met. Hmm. Alright, let's get ready to repel those guys. Oh yeah, we got our farmer here, expanded a bit, still not up to the mountain. We would need a, well, ideally a hamlet or something like that to position up there, to get there. Okay, Dhaka will be strong in a few turns. Alright, the Acropolis, the last strong wonder, has been started. We are known as ambitious, while these guys are trying to give us a bad time. Oh, I cannot quite kill. Alright, that's sad. Alright, I'll kill them next turn then. Too bad. Yeah, I do want to have a contingent on unit keeping an eye here up in the north. Yeah, and get a garrison too. Alright, I want a few more units. Yes, slingers are very expensive in terms of, well, pure stone. Or they feel like it with this price on the stone, the iron. Well, we are producing a lot more of it and it's way cheaper, so. Alright, they are dealing with invasions of their own. I'm sorry, I tend to call invasions raids that are coming from off-map, which are technically not called invasions. I'm not sure. Oh, I got that habit. That is not exact terminology, and for that I'm sorry, I apologize. Yeah, scholarship soon. kind of want to be ready to use it when it comes. We will need to make some chopping effort, but first the quarries. Yeah, let's chop some wood. Apprentice scribe is completed. I wonder if an inquiry might not be indicated actually. Well, let's get the treasury just to help a bit with the money in the meantime. Here too. That will take just the right amount of time before the stonecutter and the citizen are ready in time. So the quarry and the citizen are ready in time to get a stonecutter. Sorry. I should strive to make proper sentences. Alright. Yeah, it happens. It happens, dear Cyan. But I'm maybe that's the reason why I'm dying though. It is very tough. I'm having a hard time playing with this challenge. Well, I have yet to succeed, so I suppose that says it. But yeah, I don't know if that's lucky or not. I suppose it is lucky for this kind of stuff that we got Player Island as a map script. So we are isolated in a way, so protected from early AI aggression, which is helping in this context, I would say. And we tried to make do with orator, an orator Kush. We got a carpenter orator, if I remember correctly, who became eloquent later. No, affable. Then we were a builder who became eloquent. That was quite decent. And we are now a scholar who became eloquent as well. So quite a bit of eloquence in this game. But I mean, we are starting to develop decently. We are getting to scholarship, but it's already turned 86. We are very late in research. The AI have made a lot of progress. They have nabbed all the wonders. For some reason, Rome got everything. Well, a lot of wonders. And for some reason, the ziggurat is still on the table, but we are barely starting to get our stone economy back around where it should be. So yeah, this game still need work for sure. We'll be strong in 2 years. We'll want to start our ministry right away at that point. I think I'm getting more little military units in the meantime. Let's send our heir to philosophy. This all looks hard. I'm not doing any of that. But yes, I do not play only OCC. All right. I have played a lot of it, and I still love it. But oh, there you go, Ziggurat. It's kind of. It seems I reminded Rome that the wonder is in the game, and that they could build it too. All right, let's try to placate Egypt a little bit more. A bit strong for my taste, but yeah, I kind of don't want to irritate them too much. I should put more of a priority on scouting, so and yeah, maybe I should have gone for Portcullis and Spymaster get my bearing a bit more efficiently on the map. That is arguable. Alright. And with that in mind, quarry, might as well get the stone cutter while we are at it. Repair our mines too. I think I want to put a miner there, so I'll just conceal in the meantime. Hold conceal, I suppose I should say. And get more. I suspect at one point I might want to have plenty of wires to stuff my coastline, so let's get a few more. Scholarship! Alright. You'd think with such a long plan that took such a long time to get to fruition, I would have thought about where I would want my libraries for maximum benefit. But of course I did not. Well, this looks good enough with two resources adjacent. And yeah, it doesn't make this spot eligible, but not too far from it, so maybe I can work on that soon too. And with that in mind, maybe I want my my amphitheater here. Yeah, I do. Alright, we're going straight for jurisprudence, my dear friends. I believe we are. Yeah, alright, so that's the beeline of all beelines. Maybe we can save this with the greediest play out of to maximize the benefit of our isolation, of having started in our own private corner with a player map script. If we're going to benefit from a sort of cheaty map script, let's get the most out of it, maybe. Let's get our amphitheater here too. Alright. Libraries. Well, this one is adjacent to one thing. Can I get better? Not really, right? Well, this one is adjacent to one thing too. Yeah, I think that's okay. And yeah, I don't really have a great spot in mind. Yeah, I don't see anything really great. I suppose I want to pair a few urban improvements up here. I'll start with the courthouse though. Yeah, I'm not really sure where I should get something. I kind of want these spots for Bath in time. Well, I have this coastline. Alright, let's get the forest. So I'm single chopping, which is of course slower, but we need to sustain our resource here. We are on a small island with little opportunity for more. So we have decent possibilities for riverside lumber mills in time. But still. Yeah, let's get the apprentice scribe. The poet. We could upgrade specialist, but I'm really loath to do that until we get to our target. Yeah, pushing for faster jurisprudence is probably the more reasonable thing. Getting more units is very tempting, of course. I don't feel secure at all. But yeah, we kind of need to be all in on what we are trying to do. Good evening, Earth of Mithril. You're joining toward the end of the stream, I'm afraid, but welcome to the stream. So it is the first session of these attempts that I picked up a game at the beginning of the stream, and I've not had to start a new game by the end of the stream. So that's a new one. I think that's well, luck, really, if we are honest. I think the map script we rolled for this one is a bit more amenable to survival. So we are surviving, but it doesn't really mean that that we are striving. Not yet. So we are getting raided here, which should be okay. We have the tools to handle raids now. But yeah, still we are still very late, in particular in research compared to the AI. And you can see that they are ramping up in victory points. Most wonders have been built already, apart from the two legendary ones, the Hagia Sophia and the Pantheon. So we will have to go and conquer some AIs before the end of this game if we are going to win it. And well, of course, endeavoring to win it is ambitious, but that's where we are. Maybe Rome will help us with their biremes to deal with those guys. We'll see. Oh, the Wawat family has gone furious. It's not even the oligarch that doesn't help me, that doesn't like me. Alright. It's mostly just discontent, really, and fewer cities. Years without a Wawat leader, yeah, well, I guess. Well, our kids will be Sechu. But that won't help with Wawat traders, of course. Alright. Alright, river, yes. Do I have the opportunity to pick amphibious? I do not. Alright, I'll still whack this guy. Yeah, this isn't great. This is partly the... Oh, right, the Zealot on the... as a Patriarch. Let's try to influence them. Let's see if we can do something about it. But they are not very pleased to see us, our cousins. Alright. We got our apprentice poet. Yeah, we'll want more festivals and more better specialists soon. I was wondering, Scientific, since we upped the discontent pattern on the highest difficulties again, have you tried playing the game on the Magnificent or the Great, or are you very focused on the settings used by the tournament at the moment? Because I was commenting on stream that it felt... I feel like I really feel it, a change in discontent pattern. I don't know if you're perceiving it in the same way. If I want pass later on, these would be the places. So yeah, I've kind of put myself, painted myself in a corner here. Yeah, alright, let's go for the theater. 3 amphitheater, alright, so that should be doable. Yeah, if I get more culture, but we are on our way. We should ultimately get more culture. So that will happen in the end. We're not there, but it will. So all right, might as well grab the Sieger. Works for us here. Three amphitheaters, so we can get one in Meroe, one in Dhaka. They are already started and in progress, I believe. Yes, amphitheater. The other one is here, and we need to bring one more city to strong culture. That would probably be Askert, where we are getting our... We are not yet getting our master poet, but that should be doable. Alright, we need to focus a little bit more on that. The city has 2 religions as well, that will help a little bit with culture. Alright, Dhaka completed a caravan. Alright, I have an opportunity for a few more decent quarries here. More caravan for diplomatic reasons, or do we invest in scribes first for civics? I believe we get the scribe. I don't really want to upgrade these guys. First level of treasury would be okay though. And alright, we are still alive. The oligarch has died, okay. Opinions are still degrading. Yes, we are definitely going back to rebellion territory. More culture, so more culture means we want the master poet. Yeah, I think we want to adopt legal code in our case to be able to rush when we need to, which might well be often. I'm maybe being a bit too greedy on the shopping here. Alright, we accelerated our tech a little with inquiry completing. Get rid of this guy and this one. Repair our quarry and start the next one. We will actually start our academy here next turn, because that will be adjacent to resources, but we need the amphitheater to complete first, so that we have 2 urban tiles adjacent. Meaning this guy doesn't have much to do at the moment. I will send you to explore and yeah, show me where the Roman capital is, please. Well, or how to get there, I should say. Yeah, get a library here. Yeah, so with that, next turn we're starting an improvement. We might as well chop now. And let's get a quarry. I'm sorry, can I still make quarries on marsh tiles? Because that's going away from the game, I believe. So that went away from the game, but I don't believe that has reached. I kinda want a builder. I could make use of a judge, but mostly to rush specialists, and I don't have great money anyway once I get jurisprudence to go elder specialist everywhere, essentially. But I don't really have the money, and I only need them as governor for that. So I'll pick the builder in case we have a shot at some of the last wonders still around in the game. Yeah, this guy is. Well, we don't have great growth, and that's sad in this city. But okay, let's pick cunning, because getting some extra caravan wouldn't hurt, and we have decent growth still for some reason. Not quite sure where it's getting from. Oh yeah, we got a fisher, so that's better than nothing, for sure. Meroe will go for on. Updated to get another inquiry. Yes, another inquiry. Let's start with the specialist. We'll have jurisprudence soon. That is a bit of a waste at the moment. In the meantime, let's get festival. Really? No, one more Byrim. And I shouldn't have ended my turn. The point was to get to the end of the stream now. So I will have to get reacquainted. I like to end on a turn end, because that way I can just press and turn and see what happened, instead of having to remember everything and play before pressing end turn. So I guess that means one more turn, right? Let's get our woods reserve a bit up. Let's get back in our territory with our Byreams, because they cost us more upkeep when they are out of our territory. And let's see maybe about clearing the road to Greece. Investigating where we should go to get there. Alright, we got our library here. We said we were going to start our academy there. This guy is here, maybe dying. Not great opinion of us, not terrible either. I think we should try to influence this person though. And yeah, we really want our jurisprudence before we get specialists, so let's just get citizens, or well, units. Any warrior would be useful at this point. Slingers are a bit expensive in terms of well, stone is very expensive, so I don't want to make too many slingers, even if theoretically my hunter cities are pretty good at making slingers. And that will be it for today. So yeah, we can celebrate the fact that I survived the game for that we survived the game for more than 2 hours, which is a first. And yeah, I guess I'll pick up this game at one point or another, and try to bring it to a conclusion. We'll see. Maybe outside of the regular stream hours. We'll have to see that, since next week it will be my esteemed friend and colleague, the Fluffy Bunny, streaming on our regular schedule. So well, at any rate, see you then, and yeah, I'll make sure to report about the conclusion of the game at the very least on our Discord server. Have a great night, great evening, great morning, wherever you are on this planet, and see you soon. Bye bye.